In today's video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to style bridal shoes. This is my go-to method to style this part of bridal details because it's very simple and it also doesn't need a lot of props. All you would need is a styling surface, shoes, and flowers. For flowers, you can use real flowers, but you can also use dried or silk flowers, which is what I have here. So the first thing that you want to think about is what color combination you're going for. Here I have a choice between a mauve color for the styling surface or the blue. And for this red pair of shoes, I think that the blue will provide a really nice contrast for the backdrop that will bring out the shoes beautifully. And then you want to think about what kind of flowers you want to supplement in your flatlay. And for this, I think some neutral flowers will be very nice to add some more texture to the backdrop. So I'm going to go ahead and select a few different types of flowers here. What you want to think about is you want to have a variety of sizes of the flowers so that the whole flatlay looks natural. And neutral flowers always are very helpful in terms of adding a little bit more texture to the backdrop. And then for this, I also think that a few accent color flowers would be pretty to add. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some red flowers here. What I find also very helpful is to add tiny little flowers, and these flowers are great for filling in those blank spaces that you might have once you've put everything down. Okay, and so once you've picked out the amount of flowers that you're happy with, then you can set them all aside and start putting down your shoes. One of my favorite ways to position the shoes is to use the opposite corners of the styling surface. I think this is just a very flattering way to present the shoes. And when you position the shoes, you want to think about what details you want to showcase. In this case, there are these beautiful pearl details and also the bow design on the back of the shoes. And I think that the best way to showcase those details is to stand them up like this. So I'm going to go ahead and place the shoes where I want them. Once you're happy with that, then you can start adding in the flowers. I like to add in the neutral flowers first because they can just be part of the backdrop. What you want to do is creating some interesting texture here. And what you want to pay attention to is to place them randomly just so they don't look so staged. And if you notice any spots where the same size flowers are clustered, then you want to break them up a little bit. So maybe you want to swap out these flowers here. And once you're happy with that, then you can add in the accent flowers. So what we don't want to do here is to have this compete with the main object. So I'm just going to put these down sparingly. What I like to do is to create a triangle in the frame. I think it's a very attractive way to present the details. Maybe one here and one here. And you can always experiment and see what looks good and what doesn't. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do here is to add in small flowers. And so the thing about plastic flowers is they do have these man-made plasticky stems here. So what I want to do is to hide those as much as I can, cluster them. You can also put a bigger flower on top of the cluster so that those parts are not seen. You can even put some flowers on top of the shoes themselves so that they look like they're just sprinkled on top of them. What I also like to do is to just take a second to stand up and look at the frame as a whole to see anywhere that you want to adjust. So what I'm seeing here is this part is a little bit bare here. So I'm going to spread out the flowers a little bit more. What I'm also seeing is that the flower over here is competing with the bow detail of the shoe, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and remove that and put that out of the frame actually, and maybe add in some other flowers, smaller flowers here. I'm gonna take a look again. And I think that looks pretty good. I hope this has been helpful for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.